Dustin is super interesting to me. So number one, he could fool anybody that he plays in the NBA.
Yeah.
Right. He literally could just go and be like, yeah, I play Euro basketball. And people are like, oh, dude, let's give him free drinks, whatever.
Yeah. He hates it, too. People will come up to him and be like, oh, you're a Hornet. And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm
are
not.
you a Hornet?
Like, yeah.
That's hysterical.
I'm not. Just to let him down.
He's a certified drone pilot, too. Like,
yeah.
His photography, I remember you guys had the photo wall, and I'm assuming that's still there. You guys have transferred it over somehow, or did you dismantle it?
No, it just randomly fell down one day.
Oh,
and
yeah?
just in the middle of the film, it was like, and just like something ripped up top, and then it just rolled down. It was heartbreaking.
That is heartbreaking, because that was a great wall.
It was,
It was amazing. I loved it. It was all that. Your brother was there, is there at the center. I remember that vividly when I came to your studio. Dustin is incredibly talented.
Yeah.
When you guys were starting off, and because he had the CPA thing, but he also obviously had this passion for getting behind the camera and drawing, his creativity and all that. He's killed some freelance gigs like Nike and some other ones. How did he land those gigs? I know he's not here right now, but like his business acumen, how did he land gigs as a freelancer, being a full-time CPA? And at one point, he's helping support his girlfriend who's trying to figure it out as a personal trainer after nursing school, and all that didn't work out.
Ironically, people saw my page and asked me, who's doing your stuff? Like, who's taking all these pictures of you? Who's doing these hype videos? And it started with Eat the Bear, like you said. They used to be a local supplement company, and they started asking me, who's taking your pictures? I was like, well, I know a guy. And he started putting things onto his page, which I think was also super beneficial because there aren't a lot of licensed drone pilots. And so he started putting that stuff out there, and just people continuing to see him fly the drone for my videos, on my like boot camp hype videos, where he would fly into Freedom Park and then go down, and everyone's working out and he's running through with a stabilizer, and he uploads this hype video, or I'll upload it to my page, and people in Charlotte start seeing it. So he connects to the Hornets, he connects to a Michael Jordan shoe launch, he connects to Nike, he connects to Reebok and Jen Wiederstrom when she came to Stax for a big boot camp. It was just very genuinely people seeing what he did on my page and asking me, who's doing this stuff for you? And it was always him. He landed local gigs with Pulte Homes, who's building very close to here, and got their lookbook gig. So he's incredibly talented. I don't think a lot of people realize, like, he was never taught, he was never trained to use a camera.
Is he YouTube educated?
Yeah.
So many people with a camera these days are YouTube, because that's just the huge genre of YouTube is the creator and camera-based and things like that. And the thing that's so interesting, because with you mentioned the Casey Neistat influence and Dustin with the video camera, he still does he still does all your editing.
Yeah.
Do you think that's something? Do you think it's something he's going to let go at some point? Because at some point, I'm sure he doesn't want to be up at 10 p.m. doing the edits forever.
Yeah.
Is that
I don't think he wants to give up the edits, but I definitely don't think he wants to be up as late as we are. I think that's like his creative time, his time to just like sit back and not have to make, anything, a ton of decisions or anything like that. So I think his creative time is when he edits, and I don't foresee him giving that up, but I see him kind of giving more duties off to people that he doesn't need to be doing as much.
Yeah. I follow him, and I've seen his stuff, and he is the Oz behind the curtain for your brand.
Yeah.
He is very much, I think, probably one of your most banger videos that you guys could ever do is just like a day with Dustin, and Dustin doing my workflow for creating a Sydney Cummings video, right? And I know he doesn't want to give away the trade secrets, but like that video would kill. That would bang on YouTube.
Yeah. He is a genius. He's got so much going on in his brain, it doesn't stop. It just like he's creating, and then he's analyzing, and then he's communicating, and he's, business management, he's analyzing statistics, and it just does not stop. And it's motivating for me to keep up with that. And I'm not artistic, but I can admire that a lot of the stuff that he's learned through a camera comes from his artistic ability, but also just his willingness to learn. He's always willing to learn. So I think that's a super admirable trait of his. But yeah, he would be hilarious if he let me like capture his true personality in a day of the life video. He's so funny, but he gets camera shy.
So he's more introverted.
Yeah. Or he likes to play this introvert character, I think. I'm like really upbeat and he likes to be ironic with me. I think he's also creating this persona of like, I'm not a camera guy, but he's actually really funny. He's and if you talk to him, like if he were here now, he gets talking about things that he's really passionate about, and he just keeps talking. Like he's really a great communicator.
Yeah, I'd love to interview Dustin at some point because I'm super that from his perspective, I look at him. He's kind of like this offensive coordinator. He said he has this amazing talent. Like you're his Tom Brady, right? And he's helping put you in the best position for success. Like I even analyzed for probably over 30 minutes. I was watching your thumbnail evolution, and if you're in the YouTube world, you understand how important a thumbnail is in the world of capturing someone to watch your video and watch your guys, the thumbnail evolution to what you guys have today.
Yeah.
And that stuff just comes from watching what other successful YouTubers are doing and things of that nature. But it's also someone who has to have an eye for design and understand what colors go together. Like the amount of time that has to probably be spent. I mean, how much of his creativeness, like let's say Dustin gets the vid. Okay. Have you guys gotten COVID?
Nope.
Okay. Dustin gets the vid. He can't record. He can't be in the studio. He can't get you sick because you've got to keep this machine going.
Yeah.
Could you run the cameras? Could you, how, because that has to rub off on you at some point.
Yeah. I could run the cameras, but he does a lot of like he'll have 3 cameras set up and he moves them throughout.
He switches. Yeah. He's got a mixer.
Yeah. So I guess technically I could do it, but we would only have 1 camera angle.
Yeah.
Or
he'd be doing it all in post afterwards.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's he's got his kind of like format down now in his editing software, so now he can just kind of plug and play the videos and adjust and cut where camera 2 comes in and stuff like that. So yeah, I know the whole process, but to do it as well as him, definitely couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, you can't get vid because Dustin can't get up there on the. No. We're not putting Dustin on the stage. I actually that would actually be, if it was your same intro, like that would be an amazing like April Fools.
Oh my
where
God.
You guys do it and then you roll your intro, power, all that, and then it's Dustin on there and he runs them through workout. People would love that.
Oh, they love it. They're always asking for him to come back on. Like when we do couples workouts.
The Q&As.
Yeah, Q&As. He does not like to do the workouts with me. He was like, I embarrass myself because you are such a like athletic, high intensity, like jumpy athlete, and I'm like that bro in the gym that's I need to take my time. So I don't do those type of workouts very often on the channel. So he's like, I don't really want to do that with you today. No, thank you.
Do you